Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you all children? I hope you have done your exams well and you had a nice break after your exams, and today we are back again with our second semester's first topic. So in our first topic we are going to learn about fractions. Now what do we mean by fractions? Fraction is a part of a whole. For example, let me give you an example. We all like to eat pizza, isn't it? And when we order the pizza, have you seen how they deliver the pizza? They make pieces, isn't it? Just imagine that you are 4 brothers and sisters at home, okay, and you get a pizza like this, cut like this, okay. Can you see here the parts made over here in this pizza? Imagine this to be a pizza and just imagine the parts are made like this. So do you think all 4 brothers and sisters that are there at home, will they be happy to get these type of pieces? Suppose one goes to one brother, the other goes to other sister, yeah, just see how the parts are made. Do you think everybody will be equally happy if they get the portions like this? No. Why? Because the parts made over here are not equal, right? We always prefer that there should be equal sharing, isn't it? All should get equal amount of share, right? So fraction is nothing but it is a part of a whole, but parts made should be equal, okay, equal sharing or equal parts are made. So the second example that I have of a pizza, you can see here, equal parts are made, right? In a pizza 4 parts are made. Imagine it to be a pizza. When we make 4 parts, all the 4 parts are equal. So we can consider these as a fraction. But these type of parts, we cannot consider them as a fraction. So where the parts are not same or not equal, we cannot take it or we cannot consider it to be the part of a fraction, okay. So a part of a whole, here you can see this portion. Suppose, say for example, you are given this portion of the pizza. So how much of the pizza have you got? So from whole pizza 4 parts are made and from there you are getting 1 part. So it is a part of a whole. Fraction is nothing where the equal parts are made and the part of a whole is called a fraction. Now how do we write a fraction? Suppose if I have to write a fraction for this pizza, we write it in form where there is a number above the line and below the line, okay. So say for example, here I have to write the fraction for this portion which you are going to get, that will be 1 part out of 4, okay. So the number that we write on the top, we call it numerator, okay, and the number that we write down we call denominator, okay, numerator and denominator. Now numerator tells us how many parts are selected or how many parts are eaten, okay, whereas the denominator tells us total how many parts are made, okay, how many parts are made in all, that is what the denominator tells us. So here you see 4 means 4 parts are made, okay. So denominator tells us total how many parts are made and the numerator tells us how many parts are selected or how many parts are taken, okay. So this is how we write the fraction 1 out of 4. Now let us see how we write the fraction for this example over here. You can see there is a rectangular box and equal parts are made. Total how many parts are made over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts are made. 8 equal parts are made. Out of 8 parts, how many parts have we shaded? We have shaded 3 parts out of 8. So how will we write the fraction for this? 3 out of 8. The denominator tells us total how many parts are there and the numerator tells us how many parts we have selected, okay. This is how we write the fraction. Now there are different types of fractions. like we have proper fractions, improper fractions, mixed fractions, like and unlike fractions. One by one we will see what we mean by these types of fraction. The first type of fraction that we are going to discuss today is proper fraction. Proper fraction means where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay. For example, two examples are there on the board, like 1 by 4, here numerator is small, denominator is big, it is a proper fraction. Same way 3 by 8, 3 is smaller than 8, it is a proper fraction. So, wherever you find that the numerator is smaller than the denominator, we call it proper fraction. For example, 7 by 12, any fraction you can take where the numerator is small and denominator is big. So, these type of fractions are called proper fractions. Okay. Now, next we are going to look into improper fraction. Improper fraction is opposite of proper fraction. Here in improper fraction, denominator will be small and numerator will be big. For example, say 5 by 3. This is an improper fraction. Here you can see that the numerator is big and denominator is small. Same way, say for example, we have a fraction where 12 by say 7. Okay, again it is an improper fraction because the numerator is greater and denominator is small. One more example we can take 9 by 6. Again it is an improper fraction. Numerator is big, denominator is small. Okay. Next we are going to look into mixed fraction. What do we mean by mixed? Mixed means something that 2 or 3 things mixed together, isn't it, together when we put. So, same thing happens in the mixed fraction also. You will find that in this type of fraction there will be a whole number and a proper fraction. It is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Let us see how we write these type of fractions. On the board I have an example, say for example there are some biscuits with me, okay, and I have eaten 2 biscuits and the third one I have eaten just half of it, okay. So, 2 whole biscuits I have eaten and then in the third one I did not eat the whole but just one part out of 2. Now, you see here these type of fractions are called mixed fractions where we have a whole number and a proper fraction. Okay. In these type of fractions there will be both. Say for example 7 1 by 4, again there is a whole number and a proper fraction. Okay. Say for example we have 8 2 by 5. Okay, all these type of fractions where we have a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction, we call them mixed fractions. Okay, I hope you have understood what we mean by proper, improper and mixed fraction. Now, let us look into like fractions. Like fractions means here you will have to have at least 2 fractions, okay, 2 or more fractions with same denominator, we call them like fractions. For example, say 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 7 by 5, 9 by 5. You can see here I have written 4 fractions over here and all the 4 fractions have the same denominator, that is 5. These type of fractions are called like fractions where the denominator is same, numerator will be different. Okay. Let me give you one more example, say 1 by 9, 4 by 9, 6 by 9, 11 by 9, so on. Okay. So, you can see that the denominators are same. We can have 2 fractions also with the same denominator. For example, these 2 by 5 and 7 by 5, they are like fractions where the denominators are same. So, at least we need 2 fractions to compare and see whether they have same denominators or not. Okay. So, the fractions with same denominator we call them like fractions. Next, unlike fractions. Unlike fraction is opposite of like fraction. That means the denominators will not be same. All the fractions will have different denominators. Say for example, 2 by 7, 3 by 5, 9 by 8, 6 by 12. So these are the examples for unlike fractions. All the fractions you can compare and see the denominators are different. In every fraction the denominator is different. Again, in unlike fractions also you need at least 2 fractions to compare and see whether the denominators are same or not. So for example, say 8 by 9 and say 3 by 12. Okay, again these 2 fractions are unlike fractions. Okay, so if the denominators are different, then we call them unlike fractions. If the denominators are same, then we call them like fractions. I hope you have understood today what we have discussed. Quickly we will look into all the things that we discussed today. First we started with what we mean by fraction. Fraction, remember, the parts made should be equal. All the parts should be equal, then only we can consider it as fraction. So part of a whole is called a fraction. Okay, examples are given over here. We write the fraction in this form where there is a number above the line and below the line. The number which is written above the line we call it numerator, and the number which is written below the line we call it denominator. Okay, and then we looked into the different types of fractions. Proper fraction, numerator is small, denominator is big, then we call it a proper fraction. Improper fraction, numerator is big, denominator is small. These type of fractions are called improper fraction. Mixed fraction, combination of a whole number and a fraction, a proper fraction. Okay, whole number and a proper fraction, we call it a mixed fraction. Like fractions, denominators are same, numerators can be different but denominators will be same. So these type of fractions are called like fractions. Then unlike fractions, you can see that the denominators are different, numerators are different as well as denominators are different. So these type of fractions are called unlike fractions. Keep practicing children, and inshallah we will meet very soon with our next concept. Till then, stay at home and be safe. Jazakumullahu khaira. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Subhanallah walhamdulillah wallah.